God. So don't be frightened by the way I look. Jesus Christ. My face is swollen. I'm just sitting here waiting for the tea to be done. Today is day 1 of the water fast, and I thought that I would vlog my experience because why not? It's my first one. Anyway, so I decided that I'm going to throw a little bit of tea in here and there just because I drink it on a regular so much, and I think it will kind of comfort me through cravings and just wanting to have something else other than water. I am drinking distilled spring water, and I also have some water in the fridge, about half of a liter, that I have to drink before, and I don't know how much this cup is. It's minimum 12 ounces. That's a pretty big cup. You annoying. You annoying. You annoying. You annoying. So while this steeps, I will dip into the fridge and drink my first half liter. And that should put me at about, 16 ounces and 12 ounces. So together, this is almost my liter. That is 20. And that's 12. So this is more than 16. Way to go. So this is my first liter of the day. You ready? You thirsty? You want water? Water? Do you want to eat? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just continuing to wait for my tea to steep. I like it to steep like a little bit longer than usual, mostly because I like bitter tea. I don't put honey in it or agave or any kind of sweetener, so I can get that most bitter taste that's back there. I weirdly love that feeling. Anyway, can you hear the wind? It's 14 degrees outside. Shout out to New York for having the most random weather of all time, because tomorrow it's going to be 40 something. Lovely. So everybody will be outside with pom poms, and I'm just really curious to see how this is going to affect me, because this is my official first water fast I've ever done, and I think I keep saying that, but I mean, I'm nervous and excited at the same time, just because I love me a good fast, because it tests you in ways that just put you in a more elevated realm of like what you can accomplish and what determination you have, discipline you have. And I get an adrenaline rush from disciplining myself. It's weird. And I don't mean like with a belt beating my ass, but I mean like, putting myself on a restriction of something and living by the words that I tell myself and the things that I want to do. I love that. It gives you a sense of control over your own life that so many people don't get to experience. So I recommend them every now and then. And also it's just a good way to spring clean. But I already tell you this, my skin is looking good, girl. So, I think I'm going to take some pictures of what I look like now and what I look like once it's done. Half of me wants to like take this past 10 days. Another half of me is like, bitch, weird. Also, I'm thinking that instead of just jumping back into the food game, what did you do, dog? I'm going to ease out of this fast with a juice fast. So I'm going to start incorporating smoothies and juices into the diet and then slowly introduce food. Like, I'm not going to just be like, oh, it's over, jump right back into it. No, I'll fucking be admitted to the hospital for sickness. I wanted to give some kind of update on how my first, soon to be 24 hours, because I technically started yesterday at 6, but like how my whole first day of morning and work has gone. And to be honest, I was struggling, but not as much as I thought I would.
And like I said, it was more about my habits throughout the day. Do you see my glasses getting fogged up? It's fucking freezing. It's 15 degrees in New York City. This shit is dumb, especially for it to be like 40, 50 tomorrow. I can't. I just wanted to say thank you for all the lovely shout outs that I got on Snapchat today, for the people who were making sure that I got my shit, that I staying on top of my shit, and that I started the fast off, and I have. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. Other than that, I'm gonna kind of just like do a little recap thing when I get home. I have an eye appointment right now, and then I will be in the house and I could chat, because this is kind of fucking rude and disrespectful. Okay, so I'll see you guys later.
I look crazy as shit, right? I need to go to the nail salon. How do I do that? Do I work Friday? I'll do that Friday probably. Good Lord. I just want the redness to go away. I can handle the swollenness. The redness is like, I feel like I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do. Oh God, look who's coming.
All right, so day 2 was kind of struggling. I won't even lie. Like, I walked out, but it's mostly because I didn't drink as much water as I was supposed to. 1 liter, 2. I've had 2.5 liters. I didn't have the full third liter, and I think that was the problem, because I started getting a little bit hungry as soon as I walked out, and I was trying to make a compromise with myself. Like, all right, what if you just have this and have that, and this shit. It's struggling. Today was struggling. The morning was awesome, but right now, literally, I went into Dorian Weed because my lips are chapped as shit. Excuse that, son. I'm trying to give you a little bit of New York background. I'm going to the movies right now, and I was like, oh, shit, they got that $5 popcorn special. See? But I'm gonna get tea because they sell tea there. Something, hopefully they have like a hibiscus or a chamomile with a little bit of flavor, and or a peppermint, hopefully, and I can curb some of this appetite.
Hello. I'm home finally. After having a day having the rest of my day that I really didn't expect to have. I am curled up in the bed. I am going to drink the last of my liquids for today. I have the 12 ounces of tea. I'm drinking Yogi. I have 2 bags in here. One is a dandelion, and the other is, it's dandelion detox and bedtime. I love drinking bedtime. It really, like, bedtime really legit puts me in a very calm mood. But yeah, I'm just gonna sip this, watch a couple of like travel vlogs, because that's where my head is at, and then I'm gonna hit the sheets. I ended up not seeing Glass, which was such a disappointment, because I guess everybody had the same idea as me. Oh, don't go see it on Friday, go see it on Tuesday, because it's $5 Tuesdays, when in fact they were putting it in IMAX and Dolby, so they were still charging more money for it. So that was a dub. We just ended up going to eat. Well, let me rephrase that. We went somewhere where they serve food. He ate, and I drank peppermint tea and water. I sat there and watched him eat food in front of me, and I was chilling because I didn't feel hungry at all. So shouts to peppermint tea for really holding it down. I liked it so much, I put a ring on it and I brought it home. And how's my eye looking? Yeah, it's gone down a lot since yesterday, right? Or this morning. That's when I showed it. Wow, feels like 2 whole days. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the sack, because when I hit the sack, I'm gonna drink my tea, and then I'm gonna watch YouTube videos, and then knock out. So I will talk to you guys later.
I couldn't come to you with the top of the morning check-in, but you know, I'm here with about to leave my house and go to work. check-in. But this morning I only drank 30 ounces of water. 30 ounces of water. I did not have tea. I kind of was teed out from last night, considering that I drank, the detox. I didn't wake up feeling like overwhelmingly hungry or anything, so I just drank my water so that I could get my first liter in for the day. And today I'm in a bit of a down mood, but like I told you, today's day 3 and we're coming up on my day 4 and 5, and those are kind of like those are my roughest, toughest days. How's my eye looking? Pretty good. I iced it last night too. So I'm thinking by tomorrow it should look completely normal. It's a little swollen still, but the redness is gone for the most part, so that's cool. I'm just thinking about this working out, and I kind of see why people say don't work out when you're doing a water fast, just because I don't have the energy that I thought I was going to, even though I'm doing minimal workout. I'm not even doing anything crazy. I'm just trying to keep my butt together. So I'm probably not going to work out as much as I thought I was. I might limit it to 2 times a week, just because I need to make sure that my buns are I need to make sure that my buns are, firm, so that they don't shrink when I lose weight on this. So, oh God, someone's coming. I'll be right back. This camera looks dumb good. I can't wait till I'm editing this and I can look back and start seeing my face get slimmer and slimmer and just look clearer. And even though I have clear skin for the most part, just to see it get a little more buttery and not feel like how it's been feeling, because my skin usually feels way softer than this, and it's soft, but I can feel like a little texture, and that's not normal for me. So I can't wait till I see the changes as I'm editing. I'm kind of understanding the effects of being entirely too active on this, because I don't have any nutrients going into my body, anything feeding me electrically, or my muscles getting, so it's kind of like, it's kind of like I'm a little down, but I still feel good, you know what I mean? Like, my attitude is more down than my body inside feels. My outside body kind of feels like I'm schlepping, but I feel clean inside. Like, I feel light. That's what it is. I feel schleppy, but I feel like almost weightless.
Hello, gorgeous folks. Today is day 5. My apologies, there was no check-in on day 4. Day 4 was the struggle of my entire life. As I predicted from the very beginning, day 4 and 5 would be the true test of my will, and I'm being tested on levels that I've never even experienced, obviously, because I've never done a full-on long-term water fast. So I was going through it. Like, I was in a little bit of a depression. I was feeling nauseous. I basically was feeling like, when you are hungover and you're having one of those all day hangovers, and that last time that you call Earl and you feel it like, yeah, this is the last time, but you still feel like shit. That's how I felt. Like, I felt like, yeah, I might feel better like in an hour or 2, but right now I feel like I'm on the cusp of feeling like I'm hungover and feeling like I'm better. So it was just bad. And then, like, later in the day, I felt like I was drunk. It was the weirdest shit. Like, I felt like I was pissy drunk. Like, I was delusional. I couldn't get my, form sentences. I was just like, my brain was just not connected. And I'm pulling my body, like, I'm dragging my body. Like, the energy levels are on 0. And I know that my failure
like in day 4 is mostly because I kind of have been slacking with the amount of water I'm supposed to be drinking, and drinking enough water to not feel hunger pains, because I just like I get to a point where it's like, all right, I'm done. Like I've had more than enough water. I'm okay, but like in reality, that's not how this works. You need to continuously be drinking water, because you do not need to be dehydrated, and if you can avoid the hunger pains, that's how you do it. And today is Friday, and I woke up not on a good start. I drank probably 10 ounces, 15 ounces of cold tea that I made. I brewed some tea and then put it in the fridge because I was just tired of warm tea. So that tea was dandelion and peppermint. And I drank about 20 ounces. So I've only had about 35. Oh no, so I've had a liter already. Yeah, I've had about a liter already. So I drank like 20 ounces of water. I have a bottle of water getting cold in the freezer because I'm about to step out. Today I will be filming, and that's it. I don't have work today, so it's gonna be a chill kind of day. This hoodie is so weird. I guess it's so thick, but it's like a weird, Jesus, anyway. Eyes still a little swollen, right on the bottom of the lid. It's only a little bit sore now, so, but you know, definitely didn't put my drops in yesterday. Yesterday was just a mess. It was an entire mess. I feel better than I did yesterday, but I do feel nauseous today. I definitely do. I don't know why I've been waking up with this nausea for the last couple of days. I don't know. It's probably just, whatever chemical reaction my body is going through, adjusting to not eating anything. Hello, everybody. It is now somewhere in the neighborhood of like 8:30. I'm just coming back upstairs from walking the dog. I made some tea. I am drinking, it's 2 different teas. There's a turmeric ginger and then a rooibos. I had a very long day, but semi-productive. I got the hair dyed. I didn't make the wig. Before I go to sleep, I am going to sew down the closure on the wig cap. But let me show you what we're working with. So here are the finished works. I know it looks like an ambiguous color now. You're like, is it brown? Did I just bleach it from black? But no, it is stewing in what is going to be a really phenomenal, as you can see, here's the closure, ashy blonde color that I am ecstatic about, and I cannot wait to have completed. So I'm going to sew this piece on tonight and probably put some more maybe like a leave-in conditioner or something to keep it moisturized, because it went through hell and back today with all the coloring I've done. So I'm going to wash these out and then shampoo them, condition them, leave in it for a while, and then I will hang them to dry. And I'm taking my ass to sleep. Hello people, how are we? I think that's gonna be my bad on 7-day check-in. I was really busy trying to finish up the wig and everything, and I just got really sidetracked. And next thing I know, I had company, and when they were gone, I was tired, just a bunch of shit. I never got to getting around to the camera, and it was just an action-packed day. But the weekend went a lot better than I thought it was, and it was actually kind of the best part of this so far. And I guess that's what so many people say, it's the best thing for you to do is to stay home, when I in actuality thought that was going to be the worst thing, because home is where I usually have my worst cravings, and just I feel like every moment I want to eat because I get bored or whatever. it's just like it's always a danger zone for me at home. But at the same time, if I'm busy at home, I can go whole days without eating, and that's basically what happened. Over the weekend, I kept myself extremely occupied with this hair, dyeing color, building, constructing the wig and all that, and I was just totally like not thinking about eating or whatever, and I was drinking all day, of course. It was my favorite days of this so far, but I knew 7 would be, just because I'm out of the, like, what I call the danger zone, and that's literally like 3 to 5 that it really starts, you know, your demons start coming for you, and you start trying to rationalize eating and why are you doing this, and you've done this many days so far, you might as well just quit, blah, blah, blah. Like, you try to talk yourself out of it so much, and it's just crazy that I'm on day 8, and I feel so, like, motivated and so excited about it being almost the end, but at the same time kind of feeling like I don't want it to end. But I did my 8th day today, because I have a scale here. I did the weigh-in. Bitch. So 8 days water fast with some tea. I'm down 15 pounds. 15. And I can see it looking at myself in this camera. The way my face looks, the chisel on my jaw, and then like this sinking in, that's when I know personally that I have some weight loss. When that kind of like is looking like one thing, that's when I know I need to lose weight. That's how I always judge when I am overweight for me. I'm impressed and I'm happy. 2 days left in the water fast, and what I've decided is I am going to transition into juice fast as of Wednesday evening, but I am going to remain intermittently fasting, and I want to just like keep the parameters of 12 to 8 and just a little more discipline to it, considering that I kind of was thinking maybe I would extend the fast for another 4 days. It's still up in the air, because like I said, on the 10th is when I'm going to officially decide what I want to do. Huzzah, huzzah, here we are, day 10.
There's a lot of weirdo shit happening today. And like I said, I'm trying to not let it ruin me, because it's day 10 and I'm very excited. Oh, my bus is here. Whew. Thank God for one thing going right, but I gotta make a stop at FedEx. I have a lot of errands to run today, so I wasn't gonna be able to shop, but I'm gonna juice today. I'm gonna decide if I wanna start tomorrow. I may take the water fast out one more day, but I'm still gonna intermittently fast. And I gotta go, let me catch this bus.
I didn't realize that yesterday was, and please pardon, I am mouthwashed, face washed, but my eyes are still puffy for whatever reason. I still have that freshly woken up face. But I'm about to make some juice today. I didn't realize that yesterday was actually my 11th day on the fast, not my 10th. So I went a day extra. Like I said, I'm still gonna intermittently fast, so I'm drinking only water. And now, since I'm adding juice into the mix, I'm going to probably pull up on the tea. Here is my first 24 ounces of the morning. Actually, I've already had 12. I woke up and I keep water next to me, so I already drank that, and that was 12. So 6:36. This will be about, once I finish this, will be my first liter of the day. I am going to put about half this bag, or a little more than 3/4 of the bag. I have 4 apples, a lemon and a lime, a chunk of ginger. I'm gonna use 8 stalks. And I wish I had another cucumber, but I didn't realize. I was under the impression we always have cucumbers, so I didn't know. But since I have a pesticides allergy, I have to peel everything. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm gonna get this juice started.